Good morning.
Good morning. It is Sunday, and we're having one of those weeks where we've been very busy. We've been very productive. We've done a lot of cool things. Alice and I started couples counseling, which was great.
Yep.
But when distracted, it means we vlog less.
Yeah.
And as you've seen in past episodes, sometimes that can worry me, but we have a very productive day planned today. We just had breakfast with some of our friends. Addison held the bottle. I'm like sitting outside of the restaurant and she's holding the bottle up and drinking it herself, which was for the first time ever, which was amazing.
That was very cool.
We couldn't get her to take the bottle all morning, and then we're sitting there. She's literally holding it. I'm like, oh my gosh. But Alice's mom is going to come by and watch Addie for us for a little bit so we can get started on some yard work. And what we were thinking was, instead of a week-long vlog, you are going to see a Sunday in the life of the Carlins.
This will be fun.
It'll be fun.
Sundays are our favorite.
Okay, we're home.
We're home. Addie's down for a nap.
Addie's down for a nap.
My mom's coming over.
Yes, so we'll have good coverage for the next little bit, which is rare.
Yes.
And we are going to use it to mow the grass, which I have not done yet at all this season, and it is very long.
Oh, barely shows.
I notice it. So we're gonna try to do that. Alice, what are you working on?
I'm gonna weed eat.
Yes. With her electric weed eater.
I'm excited. I went and bought my own because his was too heavy. So I'm like, I'm gonna that's what I'm gonna do.
Other mission for today is this concrete ring thing is kind of like, it's a little bit like odd and unusual. And it was here when I moved in.
I love it. It's a fairy ring.
Yes, it is very cool, but we just have never really known what to do with it. So it's kind of been like mulched. It's kind of housed this old rusted fire pit. So the game plan is to remove all the debris and everything from there and plant wildflowers. And so hopefully we'll just have like a full season pollinator garden going on right there.
Fairy garden. Going on right there.
Then, if you can see over there, our glorious old mums.
It's our haunted mansion aesthetic.
Yeah, from my Century store is going to be replaced
With new flowers.
with those. So we'll do that as well. Okay, Alice, now what did you just inform me was also on our list that I didn't know about?
On the list is sprucing this up.
Okay.
So this has kind of been like bleh because of winter. So we just need to fix it up.
How descriptive.
Fix it up.
Also, guys, I desperately need your help with something. I have been trying to get Alice to allow me to purchase a shed to store all my garden tools for a while now. Just look. Here's my submission. Every time, the whole summer. Main part done. Now for all the edges. Okay, so first up is we are at our favorite little greenhouse here in Roanoke. It's called Mike's Country Store.
It's our favorite. They gave me candy when I was pregnant, like all the old like country store kind of candy.
It was really
awesome.
cute. They like immediately took Allie under her wing. So we love these people. They've always given us really good advice. And every time we fill all of like our little like flower pots and stuff around the house for each of the seasons, we come here to get all the new stuff. So that's what we're doing first.
Pretty.
Did you make a choice?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do this color and this flower.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that one, and then we gotta find
Got it?
Got it. Oh, we should come back for those for our veggie garden.
Got it.
So Ben is working on mowing and I am waiting on my weed eater to charge. So I am going to repot the plants. Okay, so I put these down in the urns that we already have. I didn't take them out of their hanging containers because I actually want to reuse them on our back porch. So these are just kind of placeholders until I get the flowers I want that are in season. But I think it's going to be a massive improvement from the Haunted Mansion dead flowers that we had going before. You know what happens is when like you make one thing pretty, like the flowers, then all of a sudden you start noticing like all of this. So I'm going to try and clean up around the front porch now. Oh, Ben is mowing. I don't know if you can see this massacre of fluff, but Chewy's favorite toy just got run over. And I think he just realized. Oh no. Oh no, this is so sad. Guys, this is so sad. This is so sad. Okay, so I was filling up the coffee pot, which led me to look out the window, the door, and I was like, ooh, that's really dirty. So I cleaned the door, and I was looking out the door, and I saw all this stuff on the porch. I'm like, gosh, I've been meaning to take that to Goodwill. So then I put that stuff in my car, and then I'm like, oh, the grill's like really dirty. So I'm about to clean the grill, and I'm trying to stop myself. I'm like spiraling out of control right now. I really am so curious to know if this happens in these. Honey, you're right in the way. Okay, go on. Go lay down. Go lay down. I really am curious to know if this happens to other people though. Like you start planting flowers and somehow you end up washing windows. Like, is that normal? I guess it is. That's how I do things. But also, when I was doing this, I noticed the baseboards inside the house. I'm like, ew, those are gross. Like, should I go and clean those? And it's like, no, we're doing yard work today. We should stick to the yard work. But I think this is how Ben and I get stuck, like, get going on so many different projects because both of our brains, like, go from one thing to the next, like, very fast. I'm trying really hard to concentrate. So, outdoor chores today. That's the goal. Outdoor chores. Say that like 10 times fast. That's hard. Okay, and we're done. And I'm staying on track. And I'm not gonna go inside and start cleaning baseboards. So, I'm gonna call that a win. So I'm still waiting on my weed eater to charge. And Ben completed the whole yard.
It's alright. Teamwork makes the dream work. Allie, I have to say that given 2 hours of clear wide open window, you and I have hauled buttocks.
We have. We've done a lot.
I was just like borderline sprinting mowing the yard. It was like
I don't think you've ever mowed that fast.
No. You
got your 10,000 steps like in an hour.
No time flat. Yeah, I'm at 10,002 right now. So I think we're doing good. Yard is mowed, leaf blowed, trimmed. You've tidied up the patio space a little bit. Hopefully we'll have a fire pit tonight. Although now it's time to tackle that thorn bush, which is just also a fire pit. Okay, so my big question here is, like, obviously we can just sort of scrape some of this up, put it in like the compost bags for like the materials and stuff like that. But the fire pit itself, I don't know what to do with.
Oh, like this thing?
Did we just put it on the curb?
I think we can make a flower garden out of it if you wanted to repurpose it.
Preserve it.
I know. I mean, it's old and pretty dilapidated. But I think it could be pretty with some flowers in it. Actually, why don't we put flowers in it and the wildflowers around it?
Ooh. So we leave it.
We leave it, and it's still like a fire pit. We could do like yellow and orange flowers on the inside, and just flowers, other flowers on the outside.
Yellow and orange because of
Yeah,
fire.
because of the fire.
Wow. Wow. That happened in real time, people. That was not pre-planned. I like this. So, we have pollinator seeds right there. We got them on Amazon. We can put a link to them. Alice said that when she was a kid, her mom would just take these and basically throw them into wilderness.
Yeah, our yard, yeah. Which was wilderness.
Which was wilderness. I have read that you're supposed to mix them like with some sand to try to like help kind of weigh them down as you plant them. But it seems like specifically it's not the type of thing that you go through and like drop a individual seed into like an individual hole or anything. So our compromise is going to be to use one of our bags of topsoil, just a little bit of it inside of that bucket, mix it all together, kind of make a seed slurry, if you will. No, slurry.
A slurry is a weird word.
A seed slurpee. And then we're just gonna throw it down, water it, and hopefully have wildflowers.
Do you remember Three Ninjas when they like said Slurpee? Do you remember that?
Slurpee.
It's like Slurpee Radical. Slurpee Dude. You remember that? No.
I don't know why this just feels like we're doing it right.
It does feel right.
It's like the proper amount of anticlimactic. Also kind of satisfying. Excellent mixing.
Thanks.
Okay, now I've thought long and hard about what this distribution process should look like. I'm not going to tell you what I was planning to do and see what you do instead.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa! Skillful.
That was pretty good, right?
Skillful.
How would you do it?
I honestly, this is exactly what I was thinking. I'm very impressed.
This is gonna be worrisome.
We also have our bird feeders right there.
Yeah, so this is
What,
maybe not our best move.
what is this other than bird feed? What are you doing there?
I'm getting rid of our old coffee grounds.
You putting it into our tabletop trash bin?
Yeah, even though I know this is a good thing, but this is not my natural inclination to use it.
We'll get there.
This was a big deal.
It's a learning
Yeah,
experience.
but I'm prepping coffee for tomorrow morning because we've got a couple extra minutes.
Yay! On the note of a couple extra minutes and your fun day with the Carlins, Alice said that if I prepped all of the necessary materials to bake cookies later, that she would do it with me, right, Allie?
Right. And I get cookies.
That was much more enthusiastic than I expected. Okay, so one of the most highly requested things that people ask me from cooking is, or baking rather, is what is my cookie recipe, which today I'm going to share with you. You are going to need 2 sticks of salted butter, which will be softened, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1½ cups brown sugar, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1½ teaspoons baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon smallish medium coarse sea salt or kosher salt, 2 3/4 cups all-purpose flour, 2 1/4 cups semi-sweet chocolate chips. Also, I will be telling you the things that I do differently from this recipe. You think it's a big deal that I'm sharing?
I think so. You never share this kind of thing. You share a lot of things. You're like the most generous person I know, but not with this cookie recipe.
Good save, good save. This one's a far cry from a secret ingredient, but it is off the beaten path just enough that it's kind of fun just to include, right? I don't know that it really makes a difference at all, but it is black lava sea salt. Okay, so while they are chocolate chip cookies, and while the salt is not a secret ingredient, this is also not that much of a secret ingredient. They're just things that taste good, but it is something that I include, the recipe doesn't, which is Heath bars, which I will refrigerate so that they are cold enough so that when I put them in the food processor, they kind of break into like nice pieces instead of just like kind of melting in there. So we'll do that now. That's about the consistency I'm going for. Some of these might be a little bit big, but I usually think about it like pencil erasers. Okay, we have made it back to the gardening space. Hooray.
Back to the vegetable garden.
Back to the vegetable garden. Okay, so as you guys saw a couple weeks ago, we got this guy fully loaded. The game plan is to get the next 2 troughs set up in order. Can you got this?
Yeah, for sure. I'm just wondering if maybe we should like try and plan out the trellis things too.
So, I saw this in a video the other day. Our guy was crushing like a whole bunch of cans to melt it down and use one of these. And it looked very satisfying. A lot of pressure. I only have one. Ready?
Ready? Whoa!
Worth it.
That was cool.
Hold on. That guy. Now that is a properly crushed can.
That's awesome.
You know the best thing about shoveling gravel is?
What is it?
Literally nothing. Nothing good about it. Okay, that was a productive 5 hours. Oh my gosh.
I'm tired.
I'm up to, let's see, can you touch my screen? 17,657 steps.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That was a solid day. So this was honestly kind of, I feel like it's kind of funny, but we're now going to reward ourselves with a sushi dinner, which we'll just bring Addison to. But we were saying that like realistically, it is better for us to have a babysitter come over so that we can do work around our house than to have a babysitter so we can go out to eat.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather just bring Addison with me to dinner.
Yeah, same.
But like, it worked out amazingly because we put Addie down. She slept for a good stretch.
2 hours, yeah.
Before Allie's mom got here, so we were
Yes.
able to get stuff started then. And then she woke up and Allie's mom got here and she was able to stay with her the entire time she was awake and then put her back down again.
Yeah.
And so we were able to sort of like ride through both nap times. And I mean, Allie got the urns done, I got the lawn mowed, weed eater, leaf blower. We did all the garden stuff. Pergola got cleaned up, and we set up the fairy ring and planted flowers.
We call it a fairy ring.
It's a fairy ring. I'm very tired and very ready for sushi.
Me too. I'm so excited for dinner.
Do you want to see all of our work? You're so pretty.
Okay, we're heading to dinner now.
Heading to dinner. I don't know if I've been this hungry.
I know, I'm really hungry. We skipped lunch kinda. Well, like we snacked.
I had a protein shake.
Yeah, I had strawberries and cheese.
Yeah, but we made the decision. We were like, hang on. We have a little extra cash from something we did like a month ago, and we were like, we've been working our butts off all day. We love our sushi restaurant. Let's just go.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. Treat yourself. What are you trying to eat? You want sushi? What do you want to get? That one? We actually get that one. So what is the current status of sushi night
Oh man,
with a 5-month-old?
Oh, I just told you, I'm like, you need to document this because this won't happen again. She's growing too much, too fast.
She's just chilling though.
Okay, we are home from dinner, which means it is time to bake.
Step number first, preheat 360 degrees. Next up, we're going to cream the butter, sugar, brown sugar, but my butter is not totally like room temp yet. So the trick that I use for this is I put it in the microwave it for 5 seconds, rotate it, 5 seconds, rotate it, 5 seconds, rotate it, about 4 times. And that usually gives you like softened without going just into like this puddle of butter in your microwave. Butter, sugar, brown sugar. And we're gonna add vanilla extract, both eggs. Give it another minute. This next step is incredibly vital, but whenever baking, it is important to go and check on your significant other to make sure that they are properly relaxing whilst you bake them cookies. Are you properly relaxed?
I'm pretty relaxed right now.
Could I get you a beverage or anything?
I'll take a water with crushed ice.
Water with crushed ice. You're welcome. Now back to the really important stuff. Time to add the flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Now this next part is really your make or break. I mean, I don't want to put too much pressure on you or anything, but like I think every batch, the quality is determined in this next step. Here we go. Heat bits. The best part about that being done though is that now you really just have the fun part because they are technically chocolate chip cookies. So at this point, I say use as many or as few as you like because they do need to be chocolate chip cookies. So. Okay, oven is preheated. Everything is mixed. I use parchment paper, all my baking sheets, and one of these guys for uniformity. Someone can explain to me if this next bit is actually a thing or if it's just me being paranoid, but I only ever do one pan at a time despite the fact that this will ultimately take me like 6 pans. Every time I've tried to do multiples, I don't know if it's just that I'm also rushing and that's why I decide to do multiples, but it seems like if you put more stuff in the oven, it just doesn't bake as well. So I do 8 cookies in the oven at once. Let's see how we did. Oh, they're looking good. Okay, so there's this trick going around right now that while your cookies are still cooling, if you use a glass, set it on top and swirl it in a circle, it should reshape the cookie into like a perfect circle. So I'm gonna give it a shot. want to say it didn't work. I might just say they were pretty circular to begin with. Hey. Do you want to try one of my cookies?
Yes! This is the best thing ever. Now we can watch Bridgerton.
Yes, now we can watch Bridgerton.
Yay!
But first you have to try it.
Okay. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Might be one of your best batches.
Okay, Alice. End of our crazy day. I ended up with 20,000 steps today.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding.
Nope. What was your favorite part?
I liked the fairy garden.
Yeah, that was cool.
Going to get dinner was really fun.
Also great.
And eating cookies is fun.
Is it a good batch?
Yeah, it was really good.
It was a great day. Thank you guys for tagging along with us.